Air service at Columbus, Georgia dates back to June 1929 when Southern Air Express began tri-weekly flights along an Atlanta, Columbus, Montgomery route. These flights used the original Columbus Municipal Airport that was located south of the city along Victory Drive. The old hangar stood tall, its weathered walls bearing witness to the passing of time. Located at the intersection of Jackson Avenue and Victory Drive, it had been a silent observer to the hustle and bustle of Columbus, Georgia, for nearly a century. As the summer of 1929 drew to a close, the hangar was born, its original purpose to serve as the city airport, connecting Columbus to Montgomery, Atlanta, and beyond. For over a decade, it bustled with activity, the sound of propellers and laughter filling the air as passengers arrived and departed. But as the world changed, so did the hangar's purpose. In 1941, the airport relocated, leaving the hangar to a new chapter. Gary Wood King, a charismatic entrepreneur, purchased the structure and transformed it into a hub for private chartered flights and training. Locals flocked to learn from King, who took to the skies with ease. Tragedy struck in 1947 when King's plane crashed, claiming his life and those of 3 Army officers from nearby Fort Benning. The community mourned, and King's widowed wife, Rachel, was left to pick up the pieces. Their twin daughters, just children, faced a future without their father. In the midst of grief, King's brothers, Jack and Dean, stepped forward, assuming control of the business to ensure Rachel's stability. They worked tirelessly, keeping the hangar running, as a testament to their brother's legacy. As the years went by, locals can remember that penny a pound promotion King offered. The hangar continued to stand, a symbol of resilience and the power of family bonds. Though its original purpose faded into memory, its story remained, etched in the hearts of those who knew its history.
Major General Patton signs up for spare time work. He commands the 2nd Armored Division at Fort Benning, Georgia. Now, he and 66 other officers and men are studying flying at their own expense at a private school in Columbus. Other students in this voluntary military class range from colonels all the way down to privates. But once that door shuts and they roll off the line, they're all equals here. The freelance flyers have organized the Silver Wings Club, and for the past 6 months, they've been digging deep to fly high. Instructors claim they're just as tough with officers as men. Anyhow, the planes can't tell the difference. The last flight, and graduates line up for their diplomas. Amateur Army flyers who invest their own pay to learn how.
The King School of Aviation was sold by Rachel King in 1948 to brothers George Dean King and John Jack King. It was located at the original Columbus Airport on Victory Drive in Columbus, Georgia, which had only a sod runway. Flying courses were offered, and licensed pilots could rent a plane for the day. The Fort Benning Sport Parachute Club, the forerunner of the Fort Benning Command Exhibition Parachute Team, performed its first demonstration jump over the King School of Aviation. On February 14, 1959, Major Thomas Waldy exited a Cessna aircraft at 6,000 feet in support of the Columbus March of Dimes campaign. He performed a figure 8, opened his main canopy at 2,000 feet, and landed in front of the crowd. Dean purchased his brother's interest in the business and became the sole owner, running it with the help of his wife Mary Poole King. Dean's son Gary Wood King, a name shared with both his uncle and his great-grandfather, was said to be an excellent pilot, and plans were for him to inherit the school from his father, but he died in an automobile accident at the age of 15. In 1969 the school was closed and moved to the current Columbus Airport location. The original metal hangar can still be seen at the corner of Jackson Avenue and Victory Drive, and as of 2013 it was in use as an auto body shop. Years went by, and the old aircraft hangar stood vacant, a relic of a bygone era. The once thriving hub of aviation activity had given way to silence and neglect. The building's grandeur had faded, its walls bearing the scars of time and abandonment. But fate had other plans for the hangar. In a surprising turn of events, the local SunSouth John Deere dealership, seeking to expand its operations, set its sights on the abandoned site. The company's leaders saw an opportunity to breathe new life into the historic building, envisioning a state-of-the-art facility that would showcase their agricultural equipment and provide top-notch service to the community. With a bold plan in place, the SunSouth team embarked on a meticulous restoration project. They carefully preserved the hangar's original charm, blending vintage elements with modern amenities. The old sod runways, once a testament to the airport's humble beginnings, were transformed into a spacious parking lot, accommodating a wide range of John Deere machinery. As the renovation progressed, the hangar's rich history began to resurface. Workers discovered vintage aircraft parts, forgotten tools, and even an old pilot's logbook, hidden away in the building's nooks and crannies. These artifacts were painstakingly restored and proudly displayed, serving as a reminder of the hangar's illustrious past. Finally, the day will arrive for SunSouth John Deere to open its doors at the newly restored location. The community will gather to witness the grand reopening, marveling at the seamless blend of old and new. The hangar, once a symbol of abandonment, has been reborn as a thriving hub of agricultural innovation. As customers explore the facility, they could almost hear the whispers of the past, the roar of engines, the chatter of pilots, and the hum of activity that once filled the hangar. Locals can remember going flying for the cost of a penny a pound. The old aircraft hangar, built in 1929, had found a new lease on life, its legacy soaring to new heights. The SunSouth John Deere location in Columbus, Georgia plays a crucial role in supporting local farmers in the area. Here's why. 1. Strategic location. Columbus, Georgia is situated in the heart of the southeastern United States, making it an ideal hub for agricultural equipment sales and service. The location allows for easy access to major highways, enabling efficient delivery and transportation of equipment to farmers across the region. 2. Agricultural hub. The Columbus area is surrounded by fertile farmland, with many farmers relying on John Deere equipment for their daily operations. The SunSouth location provides these farmers with a reliable source for new equipment, parts, and maintenance services. 3. Supporting local farmers. By having a local John Deere dealership, farmers in the area can receive timely support, reducing downtime and increasing productivity. The dealership's knowledgeable staff can offer expert advice, ensuring farmers get the right equipment for their specific needs. 4. Economic impact. The SunSouth John Deere location contributes to the local economy by providing jobs, stimulating growth, and attracting businesses to the area. According to the USDA's 2017 Census of Agriculture, there are approximately 1,400 farms in Muscogee County, where Columbus is located. Additionally, the surrounding counties have a significant number of farms, including Harris County, 540 farms; Talbot County, 230 farms; Chattahoochee County, 140 farms; Marion County, 240 farms. These farmers rely on dealerships like SunSouth John Deere for their agricultural equipment needs, making the location a vital resource for the local farming community. As I stepped into the newly renovated aircraft hangar, I was struck by the sheer transformation that had taken place. Just a few short months ago, this space was a worn, rusty steel structure with overhead steel roof trusses, echoing the sounds of aircraft engines and the hum of flight. But now, it had been reborn as a massive industrial John Deere tractor dealership, serving a new purpose that was firmly rooted on the ground. The once open hangar will soon be transformed to a spacious, modern showroom, filled with the latest John Deere tractors, agricultural equipment, and cutting-edge technology. The air was thick with the smell of fresh paint, steel, and the faint hint of diesel fuel. As I walked through the renovated structure, I couldn't help but marvel at the sheer scale of the transformation. The hangar's original steel framework still stood, but it had been repurposed to support a bustling hub of agricultural activity. Gone were the aircraft, soon to be replaced by rows of tractors, combines, and plows, all gleaming in the bright lighting. The renovation was more than just a cosmetic facelift. It represented a fundamental shift in the hangar's purpose. Once a place of flight and exploration, it had been reborn as a hub of agricultural innovation, providing farmers and agricultural professionals with a one-stop shop for all their equipment and service needs. As I explored the dealership, I thought about farmers and ranchers browsing the latest John Deere models, seeking advice from knowledgeable sales staff, and taking advantage of the state-of-the-art service facilities. It was clear that this former aircraft hangar had found a new lease on life, serving the needs of those who worked the land rather than those who took to the skies.